Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sweetka Live Streaming Podcast. I'm Wahyu with my friend Tika and Gilang. We will discuss about local culture at around surrounding. Hi friends, how everything going on with you?
Very well, and I'm grateful to see you in this podcast.
Hi everyone, I'm fine. We will discuss about local craft, especially local craft, namely Bayat Pottery in Klaten. Local handicraft are products that are made or produced by utilizing the potential and resources that are around us and are marketed in the local market. What is the function on the local craft itself?
Local handicraft have two functions, namely the use function and the ornamental function. Use function is a craft product that focuses on functional aspects, so you can use this craft to have your work. The second function is the decorative function. Contrasting with the first one, crafts that have decorative function generally only prioritize its aesthetic and beauty. Indonesia is a country that is rich in local culture as well as culture neglected. For example, handicraft. They are Bayat Pottery, lurik Pedan, batik Bayat, lurik Cawas, tanduk kerbau Polan Harjo, daud Bayat, getuk kurung, soto garing or touring, etc. When did the pottery craft already exist in Indonesia?
During farming, there was a change in human civilization, namely a change in the way of life. The career developed and progressed in several fields. The resident begs to recognize mating and the making of pottery. In the live streaming, we will discuss about Bayat pottery. Can you explain the historic background of its Vika?
The origin of Bayat pottery kingdom cannot be spread from the role of Ki Ageng Pandanaran. It is because Ki Ageng Pandanaran was negligent of the teaching of Islam. His father sent Sunan Kalijaga to get him back.
So what happened after the incident?
While Sunan Kalijaga at peace, Ki Pandanaran traveled to Bayat. Arriving there, he was robbed by a robber. After the robber realized that the one he robbed was Ki Ageng Pandanaran, he begged him for mercy and was ordered to make a barrel of ablution water with red material typical of Bayat.
What are the motifs on Bayat pottery? It was affected by surroundings environments such as Bayat, plants, animal, even cartoon character motifs. What is the process of making Bayat pottery? The basis for making pottery, Bayat pottery is clearly is the kneaded until it becomes fibrous, which serve to make the sword elastic and reduce its air content. For the final process of making pottery is enwrapping of staging the pottery so that it's set in clear. What are the unique features of Bayat pottery? Bayat pottery has its own uniqueness, namely in the process of making is using a tilted turntable or purple, which is only used by women because in the process it uses filling. In addition, the tilted turntable of purple is also available only in Bayat.
What is the turntable or purpose made of?
The tilting turntable made of mahogany or teak wood with a diameter of 35 until 40 centimeters requires a rope to rotate. Usually, the rope is tied to a piece of bamboo on both sides. Then the craftsman set on small bends to turn the slab by moving the inner leg.
How do we know the authenticity and other feature of Bayat pottery?
The peculiarity of Bayat pottery can be seen from its color. It's black from the commission and it's a natural color as combination of special clay and fine sand powder. Another uniqueness of Bayat pottery is that when Bayat pottery has been damaged by some craftsmen, it is recycled or repaired into much more attractive pottery with a higher economic value that pottery is not thrown away. What is the difference between an inclined rotation of robot with a upright rotation?
In ancient times, pottery craftsmen in Bayat were dominated by women. The clothes of the mother at the Tensta were kebaya and charik. Charik is a petticoat wrapped around the lower body. If making pottery in this furniture is rotated in a sitting position with opening the legs. Indeed, for the man, this is not a problem. But that's mother are assumed to make pottery in this way. That's why this stranded furniture is made especially for them.
Mention some of the pottery products that are widely used by the people of Indonesia and their function. They are, first, the jug works as a place to store drinking water. Second, the pot works as a tool for cooking rice. Third, the pot works as tool for cooking vegetables. The crock works as a pan for storing rice or water. Anglo works as a tool for cooking or similar to a stove. And the last, the piggy bank serves as a place to store money.
What are the innovations developed by pottery craftsmen?
The development of pottery is influenced by the needs of the community. Initially, pottery was only to meet household needs, especially the need for kitchen equipment. In the 1830s, pottery began to develop with new forms, such as jar and medium-sized flower vase. To the surrounding community that threats from grabber Bayat or industry. Of course, they must be benefit from them. The task force accommodate the unemployed. Second, the workforce people become skilled. Third, improve the economic level of the surrounding community.
How can I get to Melikan Village, the center of pottery craft?
To get to the Malikan village is not hard because there are clear direction if on the from Jogja direction that south after seeing the Gondang Minamon sugar factor. Bayat area will be for the about 30 minutes there from Jalan Jogja Solo. Then later you will see the gate of the Malikan Tourism Village in Wadi district. After passing through the gate, you can feel the atmosphere of the pottery village because along the way you can see various pottery craft disabled various pottery craft displayed in show.
This pottery product is guaranteed to be of high quality, durable to use, anti-fade, not easily brittle, and not easily broken. The pieces are classified into three categories. First, the low price pottery was pieces start from 1 to 50,000 rupiah. The second is the middle price on the artist from 50 to 100,000 rupiah, and the last is the high price on which are rated from 100,000 rupiah and above with various paintings. You can beautify your house with those potteries. Young people who love Indonesian products must really buy into at this collection of beautiful things that is certainly anti-mainstream.
The process of making pottery has its own philosophy. From the product process, which is not easy, we can get the illusion that when we want to get something good, we have to straight as hard the as can because The struggle never breed the result. Thank you for Vika and Kilang for participating in the live streaming podcast. Thank you all joining in live streaming of the podcast. I'm Wahyu with Vika and Kilang at from now. Start your day with a positive, a grateful heart. See you everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank